Hello everyone. Today our topic is comparing MATLAB with Python. So here we will compare today MATLAB with Python. So this is Matrix Laboratory, right? This is product of MathWorks, and this is open source. So it's a the first difference we can write here. I think that is the biggest difference. Is this is paid software, and this one is free. It is closed source, open source. This is proprietary based software, and this is here if you want to use this software you have to pay, then only you can download. But here this is not the case for the Python. You can just go on different distributors, sorry, from the different distribution, like we can go to official Python, or we can from Anaconda you can download all these. So this is one biggest difference is it is paid and it is closed source software. It is open source. You can go and find everything in the GitHub. So this is one big difference I find. For and except the basic license, you have to pay for the toolboxes, different toolboxes, but this is not the case for the Python. Okay. So second thing I will say that it is generally useful for especially scientists and engineers, but it is versatile. This is versatile. Even web programmer use it. So it is general purpose. It is versatile, but this is for like for last 30-40 years people are using in the labs for signal processing, for image processing, for control system. Then like for different uses, it is I mean in the lab, and it's a and nowadays also it is being used. But this one is versatile. Even schoolboy also they use. You will find that in school curriculum also we are having Python. So that makes a big difference. And third one we can say that if we talk about IDE, then we don't have any choice. This is no choice. Default we have to use. And but here we can have like many options. Like if you are beginner, it is ideally. Then we are having PyCharm. Many people like PyCharm. Then we are having those who are very comfortable with MATLAB. Or earlier they have worked with MATLAB. They can use Spider. Then we are having Jupyter Notebook. That is one of the most popular nowadays IDE. Jupyter Notebook. It's I find it very similar to MathWorks notebook. So these are options. There are so many other options also. We can choose any idea and we can customize it. But here, whatever it is coming from the MathWorks, we have to work on that. Okay. And one thing is, MATLAB is complete environment. It's not like a language only. It's complete environment. It is a package. But Python is a language here. Okay. And this one MATLAB was developed in 1970s, and so this is the one of the like 40-50 years back this software was started, this language. And this one is 1991. So 20 years gap is there. Okay, 15-20 years gap is there. So this is old software, we can say, compared to Python. Then Then fourth we can write, if we work on that, you will find that you have to we have to import many libraries. Import libraries like import matplotlib. If you want to draw a like plotting, if you want to do the plotting, then you have to use matplotlib. Then we are having numpy numerical python. But here you don't have to import so matlab is automatically it will take all the library. So you don't have to import libraries. Okay. Then we are having here concept of indentation. So what happens if you are writing a block, if else or any conditional statement or any block, you will find that here we use white, generally four white spaces. So that makes it it will differentiate from the other block. We don't have to use any brackets or anything. So that is very unique in Python. If you will not do that, it will give you indentation error. So but here we look. So in Python we have the concept of indentation, and MATLAB we don't have any concept of indentation. So here we don't use no indentation concept. Okay. Then number 6 we can write one of the most popular like nowadays you will find that applications is machine learning, ML. So though MATLAB is having capability, very good capability of machine learning, but it is no match to when it comes to machine learning. There is no match to we can write unmatchable because of the framework. We have the framework here. All are based on frameworks like TensorFlow. We are having TensorFlow. Then we are having here PyTorch, scikit-learn. So all these frameworks, because these are all based on the Python. When this TensorFlow came in 2015, around 2050, and it gives tremendous capability to Python regarding the machine learning features. Okay, so that from because of these framework, and so many people are started working in Python. And though we are having in machine learning capability in MATLAB also, myself also work on defect analysis for ball bearing in MATLAB, but it is not compared to like unmatchable compared to Python. So good capability, good features, but not but not as good as Python. And in Python. Then seventh we can write one very unique thing in MATLAB is you will find is Simulink. So Simulink is software. With the help of that, we can simulate a big system also, like mechanical system. We can take like gearboxes, all the gear. We can like gear train. You can simulate, or battery also. You can simulate. See here. Suppose you have to take a gear. So just take the blocks of gear, and then you select whether it's a spur gear or helical gear, and then with one click you can select the number of teeth. So these features, and then you can simulate. You can give the input and you will find the output. Control system also, with so many features you will find in Simulink. So that makes it quite unique. Not only Python, not any software is having I think not any language is having capability of Simulink currently. So this is very unique. This one is Python we can write nothing, nothing, like, or we can write no no, uh, no features of simulation. Yeah. So this is so these are the differences. And the last thing I would like to mention here is, because nowadays everybody is using Python. You will find if you are stuck anywhere, you write a, like whatever the error is coming, you type in the Google, you will find the answer. But so community is huge, because everybody is using, like Facebook. Why we use Facebook? Because everybody is using, our friends are there, everybody is using, so we are also using. Similarly, Python everybody is using, so we are also using, because it is very helpful. If we find stuck anywhere, somebody is there, somebody must have done the same kind of mistake, and you will find it easy, right? MATLAB is also quite old, and you will find, if you stuck anywhere, you will get the support. But it's a, I mean, it's not that much, I mean, versatile. Okay, so one thing also we can say that if we draw a graph here, like how it is developing, how it is becoming big. So just with time, if we draw the graph here, we will see that this is 1970 and this is 90, this is 2020. If we take 2020, if we take, then suppose this is our MATLAB. If we say MATLAB is like this way, so Python, I will say Python is like, it is started from here, and here it is becoming like this way. It is going like this way. So if this is the, I feel it is 2015, or we can say that when Google came. So this is Python and this is MATLAB. Okay, this is not based on the data, exact data, but I feel like the graph is like this way. Okay, for showing how it is, I mean, increasing how popular it is becoming. So Python is very steep. We can see that how fast it is growing compared to MATLAB. It is increasing, it is growing, but not that way. Okay, so in this way we can, these are the some few things for a beginners, especially when you are thinking that which software to use. These are the some features. Based on that, you can decide which software to use.